Welcome to Splatter Plastic, the only horror vinyl soundtrack show on YouTube, with your host Tinman.
And Liam. This episode, we're going deep into the jungle with probably the most controversial film ever made. 1980s Cannibal fucking Holocaust.
Yes, we are.
Should we do it? Should we get into it?
Let's do it. Let me just write that down. Okay.
So if you've not seen Cannibal Holocaust, the plot is quite simply, I will put my glasses on, a la
Age.
Professor Harold Monroe. Our intrepid Professor Harold Monroe travels deep into the Green Inferno searching for the lost footage shot by a team of documentarians looking for lost cannibal tribes, only to discover their barbaric crimes, leaving him with the question, who are the real cannibals?
Yes.
Yeah. So the cast is Robert Kerman, plays Harold Monroe, Francesca Chiari, Faye Daniels, Perry Perkinen plays Jack Anders, Luca Barbareschi plays Mark Tommaso, Carl Gabriel York plays Alan Yates, what a cunt, Salvatore Basel plays Shaco.
Yes.
Yeah. So, a little bit into the background of some of these people. So, the Italian horror genre is very, very incestuous.
Right.
There's a lot of actors in a lot of other movies. So, Robert Kirkman was also in Cannibal Ferox, which is kind of like the sister film to this.
Right.
So there's two big Italian cannibal movies.
It's not a sequel to this?
No.
Oh, right.
It's completely separate movie.
I thought it was something similar.
No.
Right, okay.
They are very fucking similar.
Oh, God. Right,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So he was in Cannibal Ferox, and Perry Perkinen was also in Cannibal Ferox.
Oh, wow.
But he was also in City of the Living Dead.
Right.
Robert Kerman.
Yes.
Ruggero Deodato didn't know his previous claims of fame, and was very. I find this very shocking. He was very perturbed that Robert Kerman used to be a porn star. And
Really?
Said he'd never work with him again.
Really?
Yeah. So Robert Kerman's his two big movies in porn was Debbie Does Dallas.
I believe so. Yes.
And the other one, which obviously I've never seen, well, not obviously, I've just never seen it. It's called Men Who Love Big Boobs. However,
say it as it is.
Probably the film that you'll most know him from.
Yeah.
Night of the Creeps.
What?
Yeah, he's
in
Night
of the Creeps.
He's one of the policemen in Night of the Creeps.
Is he really?
Yeah.
How did I not know that? I didn't watch it the other day.
Yeah, I mean, his filmography is fucking huge.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them is like, he used to make like 7 pornos a year. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then he started, he joined up for Cannibal Holocaust, essentially, to break out of the porno field, because he thought that Cannibal Holocaust would give him a mainstream title to be able to move across to.
With the content.
Yeah.
He didn't stray too far, really, did he?
Absolutely. The only other claims, because all of these actors have all been in other stuff, but nothing
like this.
Nothing like this.
No.
The only one that really broke into the mainstream was Carl Gabriel York, and he was in Apollo 13.
Is he the one who played Alan?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So he was one of the
main
Syntax in Apollo 13.
Oh, was he? Right. Okay. Cool. I got confused up until I watched it. We'll get into first times in a bit, but I always thought Alan was the blonde one, and I realised after doing some trivia, it was the other one was Alan, right? So I was going,
that was Jack. The blonde one was Jack.
Yeah, I got all confused about that. Yeah,
horrible.
Oh, jeez, yeah,
really horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to do my first time and then we'll do yours?
We'll do the Gone But Not Forgotten first.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's the first. That's the new segment. We always nearly forget it because it's new.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we do that, Gone But Not Forgotten. Okay.
We're getting old, man.
Yeah, we need glasses now. So go back to our original episode, The Fog. Nearly 7 years ago.
We were all lusty.
We had no grey.
Big beards.
Yeah, no hair.
Hair like Thor.
you had hair like Thor. Yeah, we didn't need glasses and we weren't grey. Now we are.
I mean, to be honest with you, mate, I think watching Cannibal Holocaust is going to turn anyone grey.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, gone but not forgotten. We just mentioned him. Robert Kerman, unfortunately, has passed away.
Yeah, did.
He passed away in 2018. He was 71 years old, which is an okay run, but it's not that old nowadays. Now that we're getting that a bit older, you know what I mean? And of course,
quite fucking 71 yet, mate.
No, we're not. No, but we're closer, aren't we? You know what I mean? We're
closer to 70 than we were 20.
20. Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it sound awful. And the next one is the director, is Ruggero, Deodato, who we lost in 2022, and he was 83 years old. There's more than that, though. You said there was 2. There's more.
I thought there was only 2. Who else has gone?
Strap in.
Fuck.
You ready? A South American Conti mistaken for a muskrat.
Oh, I knew you were going to do this.
An Arua turtle, a tarantula, a boa constrictor, 2 squirrel monkeys, and a pig.
Yeah.
I'm
absolutely
to them because we'll get into that. But they need to be added to the gone but not forgotten because oh shit.
Yeah, we do.
You didn't know I was going to pull that one, did you?
No, I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't.
Okay, so you start with first time because yours will be probably a bit more interesting than mine.
Okay.
Okay.
So my first time, guess where it was?
Al's video shop.
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
He wouldn't touch this with a fucking barge pole.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd not heard about this in these days because this was even out of the realms of like Fangorian and stuff like that.
It was banned, isn't it? So
exactly.
So we couldn't get it in the shop.
No, because I was getting like Evil Dead off and I was getting like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that.
It's because of the content. Right.
So
we had morals.
Oh yeah, completely. He did have morals.
Right.
He may have even had it. It's just that I never got it from there.
He probably didn't want to subject you to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's alright, give me the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's fine.
That's tame.
Well, yeah.
Come on.
So I must have been about 15, maybe when I first seen this, and it was my other video peddler. Scary Jeff.
Scary Jeff. I haven't heard his name in a while. Jeff. I haven't heard his name in a while.
So my mate Scary Jeff used to bootleg tapes.
Right.
I say he was my mate Scary Jeff. He was more of a mate sort of thing. But we used to go around to his house and watch fucked up movies.
Yeah, sounds dodgy as fuck.
He just turned out to me and was like, "You ever seen Cannibal Holocaust?" Oh no, he had a poster on his wall. He had a poster of the Impaled Girl on his wall.
Right.
I was like, "What the fuck's this?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Cannibal Holocaust." I was like, "Never even heard of it." And he was like, "You never heard of Ferox either?" And I was like, "What's a Ferox?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Cool, let's do you the tape."
Wow.
So he done me. You remember when you used to do the long playing?
Long
tapes?
play, yeah. So you can fit about 3 on it.
Yeah.
About
Cannibal
3
Holocaust.
Movies. Yeah.
Cannibal Ferox. Mountain of the Cannibal God.
Oh my god.
All on the same fucking tape. Virtually unwatchable.
As in quality?
As in quality. It must have been like a 10th generation. Because he was like, obviously, he'd bootlegged it off a bootleg, which had probably been bootlegged. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this was like, it was like a fucking Norwegian black metal album cover. It was just like a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy. Jesus. You could just about see.
Yeah.
Just about see the green in the trees.
Wow.
You could hear everything. The sound was fucking boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But could you fuck see a thing on it? So I was like, oh god, it's over the fucking line. God, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Can't see what's happening.
Going on
Probably
there?
for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, so I watched it.
Yeah.
Couldn't really see nothing, but I could hear it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of niggling away that I could hear all these horrific fucking things happening.
Yeah.
Because at this time I was searching. I was searching for shit that's gonna make me go like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I could hear it all. And you know what? This search didn't end up until about maybe 2021.
Right.
When it got released on video.
Is that the first time it got released on video?
Yeah.
Not on video.
On video.
2021 for VHS.
No, sorry, 2001.
Oh wow, yeah, because we're still doing VHS then, wasn't it?
2001.
I was a bit confused then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So the first time I seen it, I put it on and was fucking appalled.
Yep.
Absolute. I'd never seen a movie like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'd already seen like the guinea pig films and like fucking I don't know like the Tortoise King and like Necromantic and fucking weird fucking art movies.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing like this before.
Right.
And I was taken aback. I was shocked. It's the first film that made me go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I've collected it ever since. For that reason. It's the only movie that's ever made me feel ick. It's the only movie that's ever affected me.
Yeah.
But there's something there.
Needs to find out what that is.
It's
I need
It's the crossing the bar.
Yeah.
It's
this is naughty, I shouldn't watch it.
It's worse than that.
All right.
It's like the only way that I can equate it for me is now I'm saying I like this film as a film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking reprehensible. Absolutely diabolical fucking shit happens in this film. Horrible. However, from an extreme movie point of view, it gives me everything that I want. If I want to fucking sit there and hate the world and go fucking want to watch something fucking horrible,
that's it.
Toss up between Cannibal Holocaust and August Underground.
Wow.
From an extreme movie point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like some days you don't want to listen to The Cure. Some days you want to listen to Pig Destroyer. Some days you don't want to fucking listen to Iron Maiden. Sometimes you want to watch The Last Days of Humanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same sort of thing, and I am one of them people. Seems like I'm justifying it right out of the gate here. I'm one of them people.
I'm just curious about it because you have it on 3 different versions.
I've got it on every format apart from Laserdisc because I don't own a Laserdisc player.
Yeah.
I'm always one of them people that wants to push my boundary.
Right.
Of what I am comfortable watching or comfortable seeing.
Yeah.
I've found that boundary. I have absolutely found that boundary. But from a extreme horror point of view, this is the one that started it all.
Right.
This movie started everything that come after it.
Right. Because it's 1980.
Yeah. You had never seen a movie like this in 1980.
No.
Or beyond. You know what I mean? And all of these films now, like I always say, August Underground, like fucking The Degenerates, all of these underground movies would not be there if it wasn't for this.
Right.
Because it opened up that door for extreme cinema. And I think it's got a massive place. Because of it.
Right.
Also,
first
found-footage movie.
I read somewhere that it was another podcast I listened to. I don't think it was the very first one.
But it was
the one that
opened.
That got noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had done it previous. I think in the early 70s there was a found footage video, but nothing like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was found footage.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in it that tells you it is. You know what I mean?
All the second half's the found footage.
Yeah. It's strange actually. Yeah.
So I gets it off Scary Jeff. I goes home and watched it, but it made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Bringing it home. It felt like I was walking around with like a bongo film in me coat.
Or like a big knife that you're not supposed to have.
Yeah,
you know
basically,
what I mean?
yeah. I think my ma would have been like, she wouldn't have been none the fucking wiser that I had Cannibal Holocaust on video, you know what I mean? But I think if my ma would have walked in, I think that would have been like...
That would have been it, wouldn't it?
You are fucking, what the fuck are you watching here? You know what I mean? Because this isn't your Nightmare on Streets, this isn't fucking Friday the 13th, this is not fucking Reanimator, you know what I mean?
Oh no.
This is your doors open.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? To a wider world of shit that's gonna make you have a bad Saturday night. When I bought that, the first DVD, you could not get that.
Right.
Couldn't get it for love and money. I bought that in San Francisco.
Did you? Yeah, San Francisco.
From Amoeba Records in San Francisco.
Look at the front cover.
It wasn't available in the UK.
Wow.
And it was on our honeymoon. And we went to San Francisco and Los Angeles, went into Amoeba Records, fucking seen that because it had just come out, because I remember Rumo doing this big expose on it, sort of thing. Bought it. From there, the girl at the counter looked at her and went, "That's the way to end a party, isn't it?" I was like, yes it is, girl.
Yes it is. At least you knew what it was.
Yeah, completely.
Wow.
So, mate, when was your first time?
Whoa, okay. My first time was last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A date that's now marked in your calendar
It
forever.
is in my brain. So, I think you gave me the Vipco DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gave me the Vipco DVD, and I was like, right, now I've got it. You gave me the score on CD to listen to as well.
And why did I give you the Vipco DVD?
Because
it was to this.
Because it was the cut version.
Yes.
Yes. Because I always said right from the off, I'm not watching the animal deaths. Because I've got a super hyperactive imagination. If I see something awful, it replays and it never goes away. I once saw something terrible when I was in a band and we were up in Newcastle. We were staying over at the promoter's house, and the young lad had something on the screen. I'm not going to say what it was. It was absolutely horrific. And then I turned around, hey, look at this. We all turned around and it was that horrific thing happening, and I saw it, and then it just stayed there, and it never. And because what I heard as well, it was good. It wasn't good. It was bad. You know what I mean? Good. So I said I'm not watching the animal stuff. Fair enough. Now you gave me the Vipco DVD. I knew we were going to do it this Saturday today, so I was like, well, shit. I've got 1 week to watch this. I normally like me and you, we like a bit of prep.
Yeah.
We watch the film, we watch it a few times, we listen to the score quite a bit to get into the mode, because we do, don't we?
Yeah.
But this was like Tuesday, we're filming Saturday, right, I need to get it seen.
Did you want to watch it?
I wanted to watch it, yes. Yeah, but because you gave me the safe-ish.
The safe version.
Safe version. So that was fine. Now, I couldn't, you know this, in my house.
You say the safe version.
Yeah, but I didn't know that until I watched it. I'll get into that in a minute. Right, so I'm thinking, right, the animal stuff's taken out. I'm sure I can watch the rest. I'm not arsed about seeing people getting eaten because I know it's not real. Blah, blah, blah. Fine, whatever. Horror movies, I know they're not real. They don't go, oh my God, you know what I mean? That's fine. But my kids were home and I had the DVD. Now, you know in my house I don't have doorways. It's all open plan. We've all got archways where the doors are, so you can literally sit in my lounge and you can see into my dining room, and same with the stairs. Now, the way my stairs are and the way our telly is in our lounge, if I put this on my telly, little feet could come down the stairs, stand in the hallway, and they could watch, and I wouldn't even know they're there.
Now, 9 times out of 10, I'd be like that to you. It's all right. It's only Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not watching this.
No. Well, I even with mainstream stuff, you know, for example, Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, but I laugh and go like, never done me any harm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know
fine.
What I mean?
But not with this.
No, absolutely.
So the only option I had was I had to find it online. So I got in the bath.
Watching Cannibal Holocaust in the fucking bath.
In the bath, right?
Jesus,
I got in the bath, loads of bubbles,
wet.
had a beer, had it on my phone.
Nice relaxing movie.
And of course, my issue is that because it was online, it was the
fully uncut.
It was the fully uncut version.
So what I'm going to say to you now,
yeah,
is I only seen the fully uncut version. And then on Blu-ray.
Oh wow,
that's cut.
That one's
cut. Even though it's meant to be the uncut version,
it was cut. So it wasn't until you got the Blu-ray.
I put that on the scenes in this that I was like,
you'd never seen.
The fuck's this shit?
Yeah, because you'd never seen it. And this is what? How long ago did you have that?
That maybe last year.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's newish.
Yeah.
Well, when the animal scenes came up, I just went skip.
It's never enough, man. You can't fast forward through it because you can still fucking see it.
Well, it was going scene, and I was going, whoa. In fact, one of them had my hand over the phone and just go, no. So didn't actually watch that.
Good.
Unfortunately, the other stuff really got to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I did not know there was going to be a rape scene.
Mm-hmm.
And as it went on, it got like, oh, this is fucking terrible. And I'm doing this, and I'm going, right, okay, I'm doing it for SP, do it for SP, you can do it for SP. And then it got to the second one, and I was just going, my God. I think I counted 4 or 5. I think there's 4 in the whole movie. So you've got the first one.
The adulteress.
Yeah, it's terrible. You've got...
I wouldn't call that a rape scene, I'd call that a murder scene.
It's that before
Yeah.
a murder.
Yeah.
Then when there's another one when the other tribe comes to the other tribe.
Yeah.
There's another one. Then you've got the film crew. That's fucking horrendous. And then of course you've got what happens to Faye.
Yeah.
So it's 4. I thought there was 5. There's 4. Yeah, and they just that sent my head west, to be honest, fella. I literally was like, after the second one, I was like, I could turn this off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Completely understandable.
Yeah.
Mate.
But I thought, well, we're doing the show. I can't bow out. I've got to see it, and I also want to know what happens because what I didn't realize about this movie was it starts with these are the film crew, you know, and now they're missing. Well, we all know they're dead. Yeah. I didn't realize the Monroe thing was actually quite. Oh, right, okay. This is not what I was expecting. The Monroe going into the jungle and stuff like that. I found it a bit weird how they let the first one happen, and we'll follow him to his tribe.
Yeah.
But then they just did they shoot him in the leg or something?
Yeah. Shoot him in the leg to slow him down.
Why didn't they just fucking shoot him in the leg before he did what he did? You know what I mean? It's like. Things didn't add up. Like you hold him back because you don't let them know you're here until they've done the terrible act, and then we'll step in. It's like fucking hell. So I was annoyed by that. But yeah, so the Monroe thing was good, and then like I say good. That was a refreshing thing to see because I wasn't expecting that. And then I didn't expect him to come back. I thought Monroe would. I thought he's not getting out of here either.
Yeah, man. He was the anthropologist. He was essentially one of the good guys.
Well, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So the fact that he gets back was like, oh, we're back in New York. Oh wow, okay, all right.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, it was quite horrific to that point, but it was like, right, okay. And then you got the found footage, didn't we?
Then it begins.
Yeah, that's bad. So so that was my first time watching it. We spoke the other day, and I rang you, didn't I? I was a bit like, dude, I don't know how to do this episode. Yeah. I'll be truthful. I was a bit like,
it's
what do I do
fine,
here?
mate. It's a polarizing movie. I like it as a piece of art. I know I can't explain it. It's an extreme horror movie. It's the same way that I'd watch Necromantic, or it's the same way I'd watch any other extreme movie. Yeah. It gives you exactly what you want it to be. You know, going into this, it's an extreme horror movie. You know it's not going to be fucking like one of your mainstreams. You know that there's going to be things that are going to challenge you in it. And that's what Ruggero Deodato wanted. He wanted to challenge the viewer, because this is based on, and there's a little bit of trivia, this is based on, have you ever heard of the Mondo movies?
Something about them, yeah.
So, there was a series of movies in the 60s called Mondo, and it was like Mondo Kane, Mondo this, Mondo that. Yeah. All of them films were real films.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Showing virtually the fucking same stuff. And Ruggero Deodato was like, you're all okay watching this, and yet you don't know how it was created. Yeah. I'm going to show you how they created them Mondo films. So it's kind of like turning a mirror back on what was happening before. Yeah. But this got the shit and the Mondo films didn't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not saying either of them are right.
No, of course not.
I am not. I like this movie, but I feel wrong saying that. Yeah. I can't justify why I like it. Yeah. But
it's almost like unexplainable.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of extreme horror.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a fan of extreme music. I like black metal, like death metal, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's that extremity of where you push yourself. And unfortunately, I found that extremity. So did you.
Yeah. Yeah. The issues I have with it is that obviously the animal stuff is unacceptable.
Dude, there's nothing good in this movie.
No, there's nothing good in it at all. The animal stuff is just horrendous and you know, such a shame that happened. The rape scenes really stuck out to me. Out to me more so. I mean, not say more so than the animal stuff. I didn't see the animal stuff. You know what I mean? I fast forwarded and it's real. I know the rape stuff is there. It just no. My issue is when you get to the end, who were the real cannibals? There's no moral to the story. It's a bit like. It was a bit like, well, we knew that. kind of at the beginning. So it's like, what is this?
See, that line itself, who are the real cannibals?
I get it.
I don't. Because the real cannibals are the one that were eating people.
No, it means like, who are the monsters?
Yeah.
Who are the real monsters?
Say that? Why didn't they say who are the savages? Who are the fucking...
Yeah,
you know
I know what he's getting at.
Yeah, so do I.
But
I just thought it was a bad line.
Maybe it is a bad line, but it's like, tell me something we don't already know. We've seen this throughout the last second half of the found footage. What's the moral of...
So...
What, you know what I mean? I'm like, is that it?
So what did you think who did you think he was talking about when he said who are the real cannibals?
The film crew. No.
TV executives.
Ooh, that's a good point. Because they just wanted it on. They
just were like, we're going to show it, we're going to do it, it's going to break box office.
That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, I thought he meant the film crew.
So they were cannibalising the fucking torture that them people put the Yamamoto tribe and the Shamatari.
3 of them, wasn't there? Yeah. 3 of them, yeah.
So it's really difficult to do this if you look past the fucking sexual violence and the exploitation and the fucking animal cruelty. It's a really poignant movie in that respect, because the TV executives were fucking happy that they were happy to know that these people had died making this.
Ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were happy to fucking show these fucking monsters.
Yeah.
Basically trying to perform genocide on a fucking tribe by setting them on fire. And
That
fucking
was
fucking horrible. They were happy to show all the fucking animal killings that they were doing.
Yeah.
Because it would give us the ratings.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more going on in this movie than the shock value of what it is, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that the shock value of the things that are going is so fucking heightened and so awful and so unapologetic that I think if it wouldn't have been for the extremity of it, I think it would have been a more accepted movie.
Yeah, take out those 2 things. Take out all the animal deaths. Terrible. Take out the rape scenes. And you've got yourself a basis for something that you can still go, that's horrific.
Yeah.
But it's like it oversteps it a little bit.
And
I say a little bit. Oversteps the mark.
It fucking rubs the mark out on the floor.
See,
steps over it and then pisses on it.
Exactly. See, to me, Deodato, it looks, for me, as a new guy coming into this, literally seeing it the other day, it looks like he wanted to be notorious.
Absolutely did.
Yeah.
But they all did.
Yeah.
They all.
But they're not. But that's the thing that it bugs me, because it's like you just want to be famous for doing this extreme movie.
I think you want to be infamous.
Or infamous, yeah. And like I say, the moral of the story for me is like, because afterwards you've probably got it in trivia, haven't you, about when the film finished and they arrested him and all that. You've got all that in there. So that was like, whoa, this is the next step now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So everything about it was, I'm going to make the most fucking extreme thing in the world.
People are going to be talking about this forever. And we're doing it right now.
And we are.
Yeah.
It's got a legacy. It's got a legacy and it's got a place.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hard movie, man.
It's a fucking...
Hard movie to watch.
It's a tough fucking movie.
Damn you, Liam! Damn you!
Well, welcome, mate.
Yeah, it's my first foray.
Welcome.
Do you know what this makes me realise? I am a mainstream horror guy. I'd say it and you go, no, you're not. No, I'll tell you right now. I fucking am a mainstream horror guy.
Well...
You know what I mean? And I'm happy with that. I am. I'm happy with that.
It might change your minds when we get onto Cannibal Ferox.
After seeing this, I'm happy to be a mainstream horror guy. I really am. Okay. Yeah. Wasn't for me.
I'm sorry, mate.
It's alright, it had to be done.
The model of this show was, if we own the soundtrack, we will be reviewing
score.
The movie.
And do you know what? I don't, for 1 second, be like, how dare you? I'm joking. Like, oh, damn you, Liam. You know what I mean? You've wanted to do this.
Yeah.
So, we're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is, unfortunately...
brutal.
It's brutal. It's unrelenting. It's fucking nihilistic. it's everything that you want out of an extreme horror movie.
Everything that you want to say. No, we're joking. Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
Yes. No,
Yeah,
you're right, mate.
Yeah.
Because there is, you know, there is a fair few of us that are into extreme and underground horror movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is the shit that we want to see. You know what I mean? Because, and it sounds fucking terrible because it sounds like I'm being like all like gatekeeper and stuff, and I'm not.
No.
I'm not in the slightest. You don't like this. Absolutely fine, mate. Absolutely sound. Fucking still love you. You're still my best mate.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You love it. I still love you for it.
But there's that you want more. You know what I mean?
You've got a bit of an itch.
Yeah.
That you can't scratch.
Yeah. And I've always been like that.
Yeah.
With everything I do. You know what I mean? Music.
Yeah.
It's artwork, fucking movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's got to be more out there. There's something else. There's something darker. There's something fucking more fucked up.
When we buy records, fuck, it's here. Yes, open it up. Look how good that is. Ace. You put it on, spin it. Right, what else am I getting? What's next?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Exactly
the same thing.
And this, like I said, I'm going over what I said before. This is the first one to open that door. And then for 1,000,001 filmmakers to go, fuck, if he's done it, I can do it, but I can do it better.
Yeah.
And it's just gone fucking south for some of the films that are out there now. They're not even films, some of them, they're just fucking people getting chopped up on tables now.
I'm very on the fence whether I'd call this a horror movie. You know what I mean?
So that was one of my points. That's one of the things. I'm glad you said this to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so a horror movie, what is it meant to do to you?
Scare you.
And?
Horrify you.
And?
Make you feel uneasy.
And does that not do all of this and make you feel repulsed as well?
Didn't scare me.
No.
Didn't scare me. But there again, it's...
Because you're wearing a muskrat.
Well, there is that.
What's it? Fuck the fucking tarantula though, because fuck that.
I know you like the spiders. Yeah. It's not the first snake we've seen off though, is it? Friday the 13th and all that.
Exactly.
We've seen that before. And that's mainstream.
Yeah.
Didn't scare me, but there again, some newer horror movies have actually creeped me out.
Yeah.
Old ones don't really creep me out. So I don't know if it's that, but yeah.
See, I don't think that any extreme horror film is made to scare you. Extreme horror,
I don't think it is. No.
Is made to repulse you.
Yeah. Right from the off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's meant to make you go, what the fuck am I watching here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just be like, oh no.
I remember actually in the second terrible rape scene, I think I was just like, oh, for God's sake. I'm like, really? You know what I mean? I was talking to my phone going, really? Come on. You know, getting annoyed. It's annoying me. You know what I mean? So.
And out of all of the things in this, I've said before, I'm well documented. I don't like rape movies.
No.
Do not fucking like rape movies.
I haven't watched Last House on the Left.
No, don't like it. Don't like I Spit in Your Grave. Seen them.
I know, I've fucking seen 4 in one movie.
I've seen 4 in one movie, so you're done now.
That's my fill for life.
You've got your sexual violence card fucking well and truly marked and good. Done. Don't need to do that again. Yeah. No more fucking night shifts for me. No. Fucking clocked out. Thank you very much. I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. My fucking card is done.
Do you know what? If I maybe had... I'm not saying it down to you. This isn't a thing on you at all. But maybe if I'd known they were in there, maybe I would have been a bit more prepared. Not that you can be prepared for that type of thing.
No.
But it might have just... prepared is the word. Made me go, right, this is in here. Fucking go on then. I knew the animal stuff was in there. And I can fast forward that.
That was going to be my point to what you just said then. It's...
So maybe...
Because the animal stuff is so well documented and so fucking horrible. Because it is fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's horrendous. Yeah, absolutely.
That you kind of forget about the other stuff that's in it.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
But yeah, I know what you mean though, yeah. So no one else has mentioned the other stuff.
Because I've seen this film numerous fucking times. I own it on numerous formats.
Yeah.
But I always forget about these scenes. Not the adulterous punishments at the beginning.
No, it's
you know what I mean? But the other ones, you kind of block it out because of the fucking shit that you've already seen.
It's just
with fucking turtles flapping around with no fucking heads on.
No, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Exactly, and I'm not going to tell you
No.
about it. You know what I mean? Or the things that they do to the muskrat and what have you. That you kind of forget some of the other things that are in it. And it's not until you just said that I've gone, fuck me, yeah. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's horrible shit, man. Let's jump into trivia.
Yeah, man, because this is going to get fucking even worse in a minute.
Yeah. I don't know. I read a little bit and I thought, do you know what? I'll let Liam run this one because you know.
So,
your shit.
we've already alluded to it. It was the first found footage film.
Yes.
And went on
mainstream one.
This was the biggest one up until 1998, 99?
99 for Blair Witch.
Yeah. And then the Blair Witch come out, and the people that made the Blair Witch turned around and went, I have never seen Cannibal Holocaust.
Apparently so, and he also said that if I had, I wouldn't have made Blair Witch.
Because I'd be rocking in a fucking corner somewhere because I've just watched Cannibal Holocaust. I find that hard to believe.
No, because look at me. I've never seen it either.
Yeah, but would you want to make a found footage movie?
If I was that way inclined. But I didn't know it was found footage. Yeah. So maybe they were the same as me of like, I didn't even know it was a found footage movie. I thought it was just a cannibal movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was...
I mean, it's questionable whether it is a found footage movie, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because there's a soundtrack going on in it. All the way over it.
The bit that gets me is just like when the shit starts hitting the fan for the crew, who are all bastards, by the way. Every single fucking one of them. And not that I condone violence on them, but I was a bit like, well...
Yeah, you get what you fucking
deserve.
What you
deserved. But there again... Yeah. You wouldn't still be holding the camera.
No, that's fucking
no. Oh my god, quick! They're fucking... Oh, look! Oh my god. Do you know what, though? As well, another thing, sorry, I've jumped back in here, was that because it was so shaky, you couldn't really see what was going on.
So there's a point to this.
Is that because it was so shonkily made?
No.
Okay.
There's part of my trivia.
Okay. All right, go on then.
Is this.
Back to Blair Witch.
So, obviously, when it first came out, so it was released in this country in 1982.
Oh, was it? Didn't get it till 82.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it came out in 1982, and the people fucking loved it. They were fucking queuing around the block for it.
Oh, before they seen it?
Yeah. Because it was like, this is the film. This is the film that you want to watch.
I mean, the title, Cannibal Holocaust, it's a hell of a title.
So originally it was meant to be called The Green Inferno.
Yes.
And then Ruggero Deodato was like, Cannibal Holocaust. It's got 2 words in it that are gonna fucking make you think. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So everything about it was there for a knee-jerk reaction. Everything was like a gut punch.
Title, everything. Yeah, the whole lot.
Whole package. So it was banned on Mary Whitehouse's little list. There's a little DPP video nasties list.
A little CUNT.
Fucking hell, you fucking cunt.
I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to be honest with you, I am not a fan of censorship. I don't want things to be censored. I don't want things to be cut. I'm a grown man. If I want to watch something legally, I will watch it. Yeah. I don't need some fucking busybody come along and going, she fucking was. The fucking little fucking old woman fingers and everything going, you shouldn't be watching that. It'll take your mind. Guess what, Mary Whitehouse? I've seen this and I've seen worse. And I'm a fucking professional. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've got a good fucking job and it hasn't tainted my mind, so...
Yeah. Just because you watch something extreme doesn't mean you're going to do anything extreme.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it was one of the strongest titles on the list.
I bet it was.
This is getting you to prison.
To have it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got this. Yeah. You're doing fucking time.
Oh shit.
Because you are destroying the youth of fucking England. You know what I mean? However, it wasn't the biggest one on the list.
No?
Nope. That was Ruggero Deodato's other film, the last House on the Edge of the Park.
So the title doesn't sound as bad. But the content probably was.
The fucking content definitely was. So, you know, you're talking about the sexual violence in this. Yeah, same sort of thing. Why?
I don't understand why.
I don't understand why. I've never seen House on the Edge of the Park, and you know what? Don't particularly want to.
No, I won't now after you told me that. Yeah. But fuck me. Why? Why the need to?
Because it's that reprehensible.
Is it almost like I've got to show that these women are vulnerable? You know what I mean?
Well, no, because like rape revenge stuff, they're vulnerable at the beginning, then they turn into the strong woman and come back and kill the fucking, well...
These didn't.
These fucking didn't.
No.
I don't know. I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
But it was resubmitted in 2001 and released with 5 minutes and 44 seconds cut. And this was a lot of the sexual violence.
This now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
A lot of the sexual violence and all of the animal cruelty was cut out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
In 2001.
That's the VHS tape. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd seen that.
Yeah.
But half the sexual violence was cut out of it.
Okay.
And so was a lot of it, well, all of the animal cruelty was cut out of it.
So you didn't really know. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'd seen that. Fucking loved it.
Yeah, because that makes a little bit more sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Resubmitted in 2011.
That one?
Yeah, well, this is the American one, but yeah.
Okay. So what's the difference with this one then?
So, the cuts were reduced to a mere 15 seconds.
So they left in a little bit more.
They've left in 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
So, they've reintroduced a lot of the sexual violence. And they've reintroduced some of the animal stuff on it.
Okay.
And the reason that they done that was basically the animals were killed in a humane way, apart from the muskrat, which was what the 15 rating, the 15-second cut was.
Right.
But the rest of the animals were killed with one swift blow,
Okay.
instantly killing them,
Right.
or they were shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
instant dead.
Yeah.
So there's no difference to that than what they were doing in slaughterhouses.
Right, okay. That was the justification for
That
it.
was their justification.
Right, okay. Yeah, yeah.
The sexual violence was put back in because the nudity and the shaky... Now, this is off the BBFC website.
Really?
Yeah, this is not me just fucking making
No.
this
This is
like,
from
you know
them.
what I mean? There was actually low levels of nudity in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shaky camera made it that you couldn't really see everything that was going on, even though you could. And the looks of disgust on some of the other actors' faces made it, now this is a word I'd never heard before until I read it on the BBFC website, low for eroticization. So you're not going to crack one off over fucking Cannibal Holocaust, basically, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't very sexy. So we can put it all back in. It's a fucking BBFC. I don't like censorship, but for fuck's sake, you cannot justify 4 fucking counts of sexual violence in a film to be put back in because it's not very sexy. I ask again, who were the real cannibals? This is the fucking BBFC. It's fucking bonkers, mate.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit on a stick.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. I'm stunned. I couldn't say a fucking word.
So, because it wasn't sexy, they put it back in. Because the animals were killed with one swift blow, they put it back in. Welcome to the Blu-ray.
Everything.
So, not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've seen this. Oh my god,
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck's this? So in this version, and the Blu-ray version as well, I'd never seen The Last Road Out of Hell. You know, the document.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah, that was in there, yeah.
Welcome to the You've Watched the Snuff video, mate. Because that was
real?
all real.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, I did read in trivia that that was, and it was a bit like,
Yeah.
didn't know until after the fact, so we won't go back and check that out. But yeah, it's just horrendous, man.
So, Ruggero Deodato watched hours and hours and hours of footage to get these particular scenes for just that one bit of The Last Road Out of Hell. And they were actual executions from South America and I think Argentina that he found. Most of the stuff that he watched, he laughed on an interview and said, most of the other stuff ended up in Faces of Death.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't speak ill of the dead, but fuck that guy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, the animal killings, we've got to talk about the animal killings. absolutely fucking reprehensible in this movie. However, it is not the first movies to show real life death of animals.
No, alright.
We know it. Friday the 13th had it.
Yep, of course, the snake. Terrible.
First one to do it was the House of Mouse.
House of Mouse.
Yeah?
What, Disney?
Yes. Walt fucking Disney.
Yeah.
The House of Mouse, the happiest place on earth. M-I-C-K-M-O-U-S-E killed a load of fucking lemons when they threw them off the cliff. So there was a film in 1950 called The White Wilderness, filmed by Disney. That was meant to be a nature documentary. And you know this, like, image of lemons all committing mass suicide?
I love the game on the, is it the Amiga?
Yeah.
I used to love it. It's a great game.
So, you know, lemons are all meant to commit mass suicide.
As soon as one jump, they all jump. Yeah.
They don't.
They don't?
That was a myth created by fucking Disney, who had somebody with bags of fucking lemons lobbing them off a cliff.
Oh my God.
Disney.
Fucking Disney. Shit on a stick.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Fun episode, guys. Fun episode.
You alluded to it before. Ruggero Deodato, 10 days after the release of this film in Milan, was fucking hauled.
Hopefully by his neck.
I'd like to say by his balls.
Yeah.
Into a court.
Right.
And arrested on charges of obscenity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too right.
Turns out, when they started looking at the film properly, that these charges of obscenity actually turned into murder charges. Because they thought that these people in this movie were actually murdered. And it was an actual snuff film.
Yeah.
Ruggero Deodato had paid the cast to go into hiding for a year once this come out. And they all did. And they were all like, fucking yeah, cool.
I read that one of them was like, no, that didn't happen. As in, like, allegedly. Because if you're a movie star, or you're wanting to be a movie star and you appear in this, can you lay low for 12 months? You're not going to go, all right then.
Most of them could, because it was the first films.
Right, okay. Yeah.
The person that said, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Robert Kerman.
Yeah, because he wanted to carry on.
They all fucking hated him anyway. All the actors hated Ruggero Deodato.
The thing is, Kerman, he survives the movie anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That just screams, guys, I want to be as fucking famous as I can be. And then what we'll do when shit starts hitting the fan, you can come out of hiding.
But that's what the Blair Witch done. The Blair Witch done exactly the same thing.
Yeah, because people thought that was real.
To get the hype train, people thought this was real.
Yeah.
So the court was like, where's the fucking actors?
Yeah.
So he had to bring them out.
Yeah.
And he done a talk show in Italy with all the actors in the talk show to prove that
they were alive. Because it was the film crew he was charging the charges were for, wasn't it?
For murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the impaled girl.
Yes, they thought it was real, yeah.
Because it fucking looks real.
Apparently she's on a bike seat.
So they had to recreate the effect in court.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine a fucking Italian court? Ruggero Deodato, because they couldn't get the Brazilian girl that played it to come over.
No.
So you got some, like, fucking Maria from down the road.
Yeah.
Was like, right, come into this court and shoddily balance on this fucking bike seat while I stick another bit of balsa wood in your mouth.
In your mouth.
The top.
Crazy.
Mamma mia, she looks like she's been impaled.
I love how you said Maria as well.
So he had to recreate all the scenes to show people that
and it's not murder.
It's not murder. It wasn't real. It's just very good.
I mean, there are murders in the movie.
There are murders in the movie, but the Italians weren't asked about the fucking. Well, why did you kill this fucking turtle? No. Why did you kill this muskrat? Why did you get one of your actors to shoot a pig in the face?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. People have asked him that in the future and moving forwards with it.
Yeah.
His justification. Do you know his justification?
What do you say?
The tribes people would eat them anyway. And we were in the jungle, so, you know, anything fucking goes.
No. No.
If the tribes people want to eat that stuff, leave it to the fucking tribes people.
Let them do
it. You haven't got to film it.
Yeah.
If they're going to eat it, let them fucking eat it.
Let them film them
Yeah,
doing it.
you're not fucking eating it, are you? You're fucking back in the hotel with your bowl of fucking pasta, aren't you? You're not eating fucking turtles, fucking monkey brains,
Yeah.
and fucking a bit of a fucking muskrat. You've got your fucking arancini balls and a nice fucking glass of Sauvignon Blanc or something, haven't you? You fucking weapon.
Now, some of the actors weren't happy about killing the animals.
None of the fucking actors were happy,
But they did it!
apart from Chaco,
Yeah.
because he was the one that shot the pig.
Oh,
And he was like, fuck, man, I'll do it. Me mum and dad own an abattoir. It's not the fucking first rodeo,
Yeah.
Walked on, bang, shot the fucking pig.
Yeah, they said that, but they fucking did it.
Yeah, they all fucking done it.
I would have been like, no.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Throw me off the movie?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the jungle. You know what I mean? No. You know where you're fucking...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like, no.
No.
Hit me with some more.
He now regrets everything he's done in this film.
Oh, it's a bit fucking late now, isn't it?
I fucking wonder why Mr. Deodato. Now, we met him.
Oh, did you?
We met him in Spooky Empire.
All right.
Really nice fella.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, honest to God. Really, really, really nice fella. And he's done a talk after it. Like a panel thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, that piece is fucking really repeating on me. And somebody said to him, literally somebody said to him, this film is horrible. Why did you have to do that? And he just pulled his hands up and went, if I was making this now, I would never do it.
Right.
And I'm like, sitting there going, A, thanks for the apology. B, you're only fucking saying that now because the whole of the modern world has turned around to you and gone, you're a fucking monster for doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have said that if if everybody in the fucking... every human in the world
said it was the best film ever.
Yeah. You wouldn't have fucking said that.
Yeah.
It's just that the moral outcry about it has been that fucking high that you've got to say this. I don't think he is.
No.
Because when I was talking to him, I was like, it's fucking amazing. I love it. The cinematography in it, the fucking score, the fucking everything's fucking brilliant in it. And he was like, he was waiting for me to say something.
Except.
And I didn't.
Right.
And he was like, because you could tell he was gearing up, but because it was just me and him, I think he would have turned around and gone like, yeah, it was just fucking, we could get away with anything. Because they said it was for the tribe, but it was in the fucking script of the movie.
Yeah, beforehand, yeah. No.
Yeah,
sorry, you probably could have got that out of him.
Yeah.
I reckon you would have.
Yeah.
Did you really, you're right with that, yeah.
Fucking boss runnings, all the fucking garden, bits of fucking...
Yeah.
He would have been like, yes, it was amazing.
I've got him! I've got him!
He fucking said it! He fucking made up, he hates muskrats. He fucking hates turtles, he said he wants to eat them all.
Bastard.
Fucking bastards. There was an unshot scene.
All right.
In it. Do you know about the unshot scene?
No.
Fuck it. This episode has not been fun so far. This might be the only time you get a laugh. So,
okay.
Right.
Okay.
So we wanted to film a piranha scene. Yeah.
Right.
I've got a still. Here it is.
Okay.
So there's somebody, I think it's like one of the fucking tribesmen, because of course it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is strapped to a pole over a piece of water. Yeah. And he was going to get dipped in the water. And the piranhas were going to come and eat his legs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They couldn't film it. Because they couldn't train the piranhas.
What the fuck?
They couldn't fucking train the piranhas to come...
not eat him?
No, to come to the meat.
Oh...
One, you were happy to put a fucking person on the end of a stick and stick him into a fucking piranha-infested fucking lagoon. And two, who the fuck can train a piranha? Who has got this skill in the life? You know what I mean? They're in the middle of the fucking jungle in South America, wherever they are.
Yeah.
And he's like, hello, where's the piranha trainer today? So he had somebody told him that he could train piranhas to act like a fucking trained dog.
You get a dog to bark and do a pirouette.
Yeah. We can do that with piranhas, it'll be fine. We won't put a body in that water and make the fucking piranhas eat them, because we can train them piranhas.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking nuts, mate. Absolutely nuts.
Insanity.
So they couldn't train the piranhas not to eat whatever they were putting in the water, so they did the filming.
Unbelievable.
Fucking unfucking believable.
There was one scene that made me smile in this movie. There is actually one
This is
scene.
the last credits, wasn't
it? It was when they find the girl on the pole,
it?
and he's like, "Wow!" And they're like, "Alan, we're filming," and he goes, "Oh, that's terrible." I thought, "Fuck." It's just the way he acted was like.
That is such a fucking poignant moment. That makes me feel sick, that scene.
It's just it's the way he's like loving it. But then he's like, "Oh, you're on film. Oh, hang on."
Did you get onto why they were loving it?
Because it looked great for the footage.
Oh, dude, I'm going to make this film a lot worse for
Oh,
you.
God. Go on then.
That's the girl that they raped.
In the beginning?
Yeah. And then they impaled her. They set that up.
Who did?
The fucking film crew set that up. You know the girl that they rape?
Yeah. Yeah, the tribesman.
Yeah.
The adulterous one.
No.
No, the one in the.
Yeah.
Not the.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Then they impale her to get this shot, and that's why he says Alan were filming.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking 10 times worse.
So you know when I said at the beginning there's nothing good in this film, and
No.
you've just said the one time I smiled was probably one of the most reprehensible things that
And
they
I
fucking
didn't realise
done.
it was that. I thought that the tribes people had done that.
No.
Fuck.
You do realise he's not going to sleep tonight now?
Yeah. So they set that up. They fucking done that.
Holy
And then
shit.
set it up for a perfect shot.
Bastards.
And that's why he's walking around like that going, fuck man.
Is that why he's smiling?
Fucking amazing. And that's why they had to turn around to him and go, Alan, we're filming. Sorry, mate.
I'm going to go get a beer.
Yeah. Pause.
No, keep it going. Keep it going. Okay. Right. That's horrendous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I take that back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, that was all like some of the nasty stuff. The second half of the nasty stuff is the exploitation side of it.
Yeah.
Fuck me, this is where it gets real fucking bad, man.
Okay.
This is fucking horrible. The shit that Ruggero Deodato done was fucking... He deserves to be fucking in prison a little bit. So, they were actual tribes people.
Yeah.
All the actual tribes people were in it. They were paid very little.
Yeah.
They were paid in food. And basically, everything that they're wearing is essentially for tourists. So it was all their national dress, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they like the tourists that come, paid them like fucking $10, and they go in and stick little grass skirts on and paint themselves white and go and fucking live in a tree for 2 days so tourists can take pictures of them.
Right.
So he come along and was like, "You're doing it anyway. Come with me, I'll pay you." Didn't fucking pay them and just give them food.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harold Monroe. That scene where he's in the river and he just goes into the river.
Oh,
completely
yeah, bolloco.
And they're all like fucking slapping him on the cock and laughing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
going,
Pushing him over.
yeah,
Woo!
and
Yeah.
he was fucking living life.
Well, he's a fucking porn star, isn't he? He's like, this is normal.
They were all real prostitutes hired from the local brothel.
For God's sake. Right. Okay.
Fucking horrible, man. The Alan Yates and Faye sex scene,
It's fucking terrible.
unsimulated. So, 2 stories. One, Faye wanted to do it because she fancied Alan. And Alan turned around and was like, I don't want to do this properly because I've got a girlfriend in New York.
Yeah.
So I can't do this unsimulated. I can't properly have sex with you on camera. The other one with it was that Ruggero Deodato slapped her until she fucking actually did do it.
I believe she didn't want to show her breasts.
Yeah.
And he screamed at her.
Yeah.
Until she did it. And if you watch it, it doesn't seem like it's consensual.
They're not fucking enjoying themselves.
No.
Either of them.
No,
I think.
it looks like she's trying to get off him.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. It's fucking terrible.
Fucking horrible.
It's horrible. I mean, and then all the tribes people in the background watching.
That was my second point.
The fuck is it?
And the fucking in front of this fucking tribes people. Have you seen
them.
what they're fucking on?
Well, no, what they're on.
Just an ash pile.
Oh yeah, because they burn. They just set fire to them, which I believe was a true thing as well. Like most of them were too scared to come out, which you've got in there, and then they did this in front of them because they were in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. Go on. Carry on.
So, I've already talked about The Last Road to Hell. They were actual execution footage. Already said about all the actors were opposed to all the animal killings, apart from Luca Barbaricci, who's happy to kill the pig.
I don't want to do it, but give me a gun anyway.
Yeah.
Give me a knife.
The last straw for them was the monkey brains.
Monkey brains.
So where the tribes, where they're cutting off the monkeys' heads and the tribes eating the brains.
I may not have seen that bit.
Oh, fuck, man, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Because you've scooted through it.
I scooted through it, but it's alright, I didn't see it.
Desensitized now to
Yeah, maybe you are.
anything that comes
Maybe
out
you
of my
are.
mouth, you're just like, oh, God.
No, I didn't see it, so it's alright.
So, all the actors were like, we're not doing it. And in all fairness, they didn't. It was left down to the tribes people.
Right.
Because the monkey brains to the tribes people were a delicacy. Like an
Chilled monkey
chilled
brains.
monkey brains in
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Love it.
So, same sort of thing.
Right.
However real.
But however real.
But,
see, I would have rather eaten the brains than kill the animals.
yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's just me.
But
Because they're already dead at that point anyway.
that was essentially the last straw for any of them. You know what I mean? I'll kill a fucking turtle, I'll kill a muskrat, I will happily fucking kill a tarantula. You know what I mean? Fucking happily. But I'm not chopping the head off a monkey and eating its fucking brains. That's fucking a cross. That's too far.
Yeah.
The rape scene at the end.
Yeah.
You know where the fucking gang raping that fucking girl.
You mean the film crew now?
Yeah.
It's fucking horrendous.
It's fucking gonna get worse for you, mate. So it was completely fake, sort of thing. So nothing happened. It was literally filmed. However, the girl was unsure of what she was about to film, so they didn't actually fucking tell her. So through the movie, when she's screaming and like trying to fucking get away from them, that was real. She was 14.
Oh, okay, right.
It was the highest grossing film in Japan, taking in over $2 million.
They're mad on fucking censorship.
Taking over $2 million in Japanese money over E.T.
What?
Cannibal Holocaust was a bigger movie in Japan than E.T. My trivia is done. I am leaving you on a fucking laugh.
My brain is fried.
I tried to find something fun to put in at the end.
Hell.
It was bigger in fucking Japan. And now we wonder why we've got fucking poo porn, fucking wee porn, anime porn, fucking tentacles up girls' fucking hoo-has, fucking squish porn.
I don't even want to know what that is.
And all the other fucking weird fucking Japanese shit that's out there sniffing fucking schoolgirls' knickers out of a fucking vending machine.
What the?
Because Cannibal Holocaust was a bigger fucking movie than E.T. in fucking Japan. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You're not selling me this film very well.
There's nothing I can do to
There's nothing you
justify
can
this
do,
film,
no.
mate. Everything
No.
I tell you about this film just gives it another fucking
Another
step
notch of
fucking depravity. It just keeps on going fucking down and down and down and down and down.
Every time you say something, an extra lock goes on the padlock.
Yeah.
Click. It's staying in there.
There's nothing.
No.
There's nothing good.
There is something good.
Please give me something good, mate, because I like this movie and it fucking makes me feel really bad.
You'll like this. Composer.
Yes.
On to composing, shall we? As soon as you've done your trivia,
Yes.
feel sick?
I feel dirty, Tom, because I like it.
Yeah, you weirdo.
When you phoned me the other night,
I rang you really concerned. I was like, dude, I've watched this. I don't know how to talk about it. You know what I mean?
I said to you, do you think I'm a monster?
No. No, you're not a monster. No, not at all. You know, you do like stuff more. You like like you said before, it's that edge, give me something a little bit more. I'm like, give me Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm cool. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? That's it for me. I'm cool. There's just different people like that. But we love horror, so that's good. Okay. Composer, are you ready?
Yes, mate.
All right, here we go.
Riz Ortolani.
Yes. Rosario Ortolani,
Ooh.
full name. Born 20...
minute.
It's a good
Like he
name.
was called Rizzo.
Well, I know it was Riz for sure, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah, Rizzo.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rizzo.
hey, Rizzo, hey. So, he was born 25th of March 1926. He was an Italian composer and conductor. He scored over 200 films
Fuck off.
and TV shows.
200 fucking films.
And TV shows together, combined. Like,
I thought he'd only done this.
no, mate. Oh, God, no. There's some stuff here you mentioned earlier that it will come into play. This is between 1955 and 2014. Unfortunately, that's when he passed away at the age of 87. Unfortunately, so we give him a chingalinga. Okay, so internationally, he is best known for scoring Mondo films, giallo, horror, and spaghetti westerns. Yeah, which kind of makes sense. His most famous song is called More from Mondo Cane. He did those. He did some of the work on that.
So he was fucking in. He was in on
He
the
knew
fucking...
on that side of it, didn't he? Yeah. And late, I mean, very, very. That's his biggest like hit. Mondo Cane thing was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the song was later covered by Frank Sinatra and Roy Orbison.
What song is it?
I put it on because I thought, do you know what? I need to listen to this because I might know it.
Yeah,
I put it on. I'd never heard it before in my life. But we'll play it later after the show. I've heard the original, his version, and I've heard the Sinatra version. And you're like, all right, okay. It makes sense how Sinatra can make it his way.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't think you would have heard it. You may have. I didn't. I
You didn't get onto your own pun there, did you?
What's that?
When Sinatra could make it his way.
His way.
Hey!
Ah, I didn't even realise. God damn it. Okay. Did you know that Quentin Tarantino used his guitar compositions in Kill Bill, Inglourious Bastards, and Django Unchained?
Huh?
Because he was a guitarist as well.
Yeah.
So he did guitar compositions, and it would make sense because Tarantino loves that 60s,
Like that 60s guitar sort of fucking Italian,
like
fucking...
the spaghetti western type thing. He does that in his movies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was actually included in those movies,
Okay.
which is amazing. And in 2013, Riz received a lifetime achievement for the World Soundtrack Academy. I thought that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So there you go.
Was Cannibal Holocaust mentioned in fucking any of this?
No.
Or was it like the bastard child that he was like...
It was in the list of films he'd done, but there was nothing mentioned
That was one of them, wasn't it? It was like fucking, I don't know, like fucking Mondo Cane, fucking reprehensible movie. Mondo Cane, fucking, I don't know, fucking House with Laughing Windows, Cannibal Holocaust.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Army of Darkness. Klaatu, Barata.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine it, like the International Soundtrack Academy.
Yeah.
They're not going to have this fucking shit on there.
No, of course not. All the other stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
If Sinatra's covering his tunes, you know, this is it.
But you know, fucking Blue Eyes was like, you're doing what movie now?
Yeah, yeah.
What's this?
I did watch a video, him being interviewed, obviously a couple of years before he died, and he did say he is proud of the score that he did for the movie, and he's proud of the movie. He loves the movie, so that's fine. He loved the way it was filmed. He said it was dead professional. Okay, Okay then. So to get on to pressings.
Yes, mate.
All right. So I don't know which one you have.
Yeah.
So I'll just go through what I've got here. Okay. So first time on vinyl was done by Death Waltz and One Way Static in 2015. Is that maybe the one you've got? Okay, cool. It was a red edition, limited to 2,000. Is that what we've got here? Nice. Okay. Comes with an Obi strip and a poster, and the artwork's by Graham Humphreys, which we will get into. Okay, so that was the first one. And then, same year, Mondo and Grindhouse released it. Yeah. So...
Got all the skull on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the artwork for that was by Jock. And Jock did the Shaun of the Deads.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it? And he's done some good Batman artwork as well, hasn't he?
Batman art.
Yeah. I love that Jock one. I love Graham Humphrey stuff, but I love that Jock one because everything's encased in the skull. And it's red and white and black. Very nice. That was in 2015 on black vinyl. There was an insert by Graham Humphreys in that, which I think is what
it's the
you've
same
got
one.
here.
Yeah.
With the same image, which is what you put on the Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With your Ace artwork.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. And then 2015, there's a Green Inferno version, green splatter. Same with Graham Humphreys artwork. And then 2015 again, Death Waltz did a brown, olive, red splatter, but this one had a black cover and the white font. Now, when we went to HorrorCon, you pulled it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you went, oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that one. And that's got the original font, which is that proper, like the blood dripping, isn't it? But
I'd like to get that, but I ain't double dipping on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not a long score, though, is it? But we'll get into that when we do tracks. Okay, and then... This is recently, I don't know if you knew about this. AMS Records released it in 2023. RSD, Record Store Day, on black vinyl. And that had a black cover with red font, but it's a different font. It's not quite as prominent as the original.
It's still the Legacy Edition.
That's right, yep. So it has a gatefold and it has extra tracks, music cues, and long and short versions. So it's basically 2 records because you've got A and B is your score, and then your C and D are your long
cues
shorts and stuff like that.
I want that so much. It's so expensive.
Is it expensive? Is it
ridiculous?
Oh, right. And
Never
then
got it in this country, did we?
did we not know?
Okay.
Well, especially this one. So they released it again. AMS Records released it in 2023 on a multicoloured. And have you seen that? That's clear with all these little rainbow spots in it. It just doesn't fit.
Why are you doing it? It looks like Star Brights.
It looks like Up from Pixar or something. You know what I mean? Like little balloons.
Yeah. This is not the colours that you want on a Cannibal Holocaust record, lads.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's weird.
Think about what you're fucking doing.
Dawn of the Dead one we've got with the red splatter.
Yeah.
On the clear. That would fit.
That would fit.
That would fit.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that's a fit.
What's that?
Big brown smear of shit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So that was on. There was only 50 copies of that.
I know.
Which is good because you don't want one.
Yeah.
But included was an 8-page booklet and a 3-page document of Italian censorship. So there you go. That's it. They're your pressings. That's all they released. Nothing else has been made since.
Release the hounds.
Let's have a look. Go on then.
So, as you quite rightly said, this is the first press from 2015.
Yes.
With the amazing fucking artwork. There's your record.
Thank you.
Obi strip. Go on, you explore it.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Obi strip first. It's that font. It's the grey. It's what the other one was.
It's the logo.
It's the logo, isn't it? Death Waltz Recording Company and One Way Static present. Look at that Death Waltz logo. I love it.
Missing one.
Yeah, I do miss Death Waltz. Although we've got some great stuff instead. But there's your Obi strip. What we got on the back here: The Beyond, The Raid, The New Barbarians, Phantom of the Opera, Necromantics, and Cannibal Ferox. And all the gump on the back there. This is Graham Humphreys.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Of course it is. You can just tell, can't you?
You can tell it's Graham Humphreys.
I like the way that it's not on the fucking nose.
Yeah.
Because that could have had so many horrific fucking scenes in it. And Graham's just gone for the essentials of the movie.
Which, you got is it Ferox?
Yeah.
The one with the gruesome front cover?
Yeah.
I thought that was this.
No.
So I was kind of glad because I was a bit concerned. Like, how can we show that? How are we going to
Yeah.
show that? It'd have to be censored.
It's gonna,
you know what I mean?
We're going to have to pixelate it.
We're going to have to, yeah, or put a big black censor over it.
Yeah.
I love that because it's what happens to the awful bloody film crew.
Yeah.
And so rightly so. I didn't realise that the skull is hanging upside down.
Yeah.
They're like hanging, aren't they? It's really well done. Don't remember that bit though. Which bit's that?
So he's the guy that they catch at the beginning.
Oh, is that who it is?
Where he's like looking at his teeth.
Oh, yeah. And of course that's Alan meeting his end, isn't it?
So in the movie you see him
He's
that way.
that, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Good.
Yeah, it's Graham Humphreys, isn't it?
You can't beat it.
It's superb. And then on the back, I bring it a bit closer because when we do it, we tend to be down it.
I like the back of it.
Yeah, it's basically Riz, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think it's really nice.
Yeah. It's really cool. Track listings there. Like I say, not long tracks. But yeah. Nice, man. It's good. It's a good logo. I'm a big fan
You're
of
a big
fonts.
fan of logos, aren't you?
I would love that.
Mm-hmm.
There. personally.
So I think that'd take it away from the artwork.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
you've got your Obi strip with the logo on it there. You know what I
True,
mean?
yeah. It sits there like that, doesn't it? Sits there like that.
Yeah.
So you've got it. You keep these in, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
My strips are separate. I keep them in a separate thing. Very nice. Very nice. And this was 2015, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's early days of Death Waltz,
As
isn't
soon
it?
as I seen that, I was on this. Like,
You were on it.
I was on
Oh,
it.
so you got it when it came out? Oh, right, cool. It wasn't like after the fact.
No.
Oh, what is that there?
Was what way?
See them there?
Yeah, that's been on it since day one. Doesn't affect it in the
Doesn't
slightest.
affect the play.
Don't know what
I
it
just
is.
thought it would look like it
Yeah,
scratched.
Yeah, no.
Panicked then. I was like, what the fuck? So it's on beautiful, solid. I'd say a solid red.
Yeah.
Bright as anything, isn't it? Nice in the labels. Love the font. Like I say, I love a font. Me, Font of the Dead. Has it got your tracks there? Yeah. And they're your main tracks. Got both labels. Death Waltz, one way static. Solid red on side 2. Very, very nice.
What more do you need from a Cannibal Holocaust record than any other colour?
Dude, that's marble. Hold it up to the light. Look.
It's slight, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think that's just mixing.
Mixing the red.
Yeah.
I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it here, but when we've held it up, we can see it's like a
It's like a splodge, isn't it?
blood splodge.
Like a round.
Unless it was made like that.
I think that's just it. I think that's just a vinyl mix.
It's the vinyl mixing.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's nice.
Nice, man.
And like every other Death Waltz record, sounds pristine as shit.
Yeah.
It's just clean.
Just like what Mutant are doing now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Superb
Exactly the
stuff.
same.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
So, what did you think of the soundtrack?
Oh, right. When it comes to you're the same as me.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to scores and movies, I don't buy blind scores. And saying that, I bought Alien Romulus before I'd seen it, but I knew I would like the score because you know what I mean, it's Alien, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But you hear a lot of on our record groups on Facebook or whatever, we hear people going, "Oh, I bought the record. I haven't seen the film yet." And
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Why is that?
Fair enough if you do, but I really struggle with that.
Yeah.
Because I associate the score with the movie. So when I put the record on, I get transported to the movie. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
So when I drove here with this here, let me get it. So when I drove here, you'd borrowed me the score on CD on Gatefold, didn't you?
Fanboy, man, I cannot justify this.
Well, I'm glad you did though, because obviously there was no other way. Oh, it is on YouTube,
Yeah.
but this was good because I listen to CDs in the car. I'm old school. I'm an old fart. This was perfect. So I listened to it in the car. Unfortunately, some tracks took me to those horrific scenes.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh. So all I could think about was those horrific scenes. So it was a bit like half
Wasn't that
and
what the
half.
score's meant to do?
Yes, but because the scenes are horrific, it made me go.
Want to revisit
I
it.
didn't want to revisit it. You know what I mean? So I liked. What tracks have we got here? I've got there. You can see it better here.
Let's go into it. Let's go.
Go on then. So I go on to my
let's go on to
tracks.
yours.
I'll go on to mine, then I'll go on to yours. So you're gonna laugh at this. So we won't get into the main theme because we do that at the end. Okay. What I will say is, adulterous punishment is horrendous.
As in,
Because of it, like I say, it takes me back to hit that scene.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's in your faves. Oh shit! Right, so I'm watching this film in my bath on my phone. Yeah,
having a lovely old time. Rubber duckies.
rubber ducks, loads of bubbles. I got a beer with me, right? And as the score is happening, as the film's happening, I'm hearing boo 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 boo. I'm like, it's a fucking pigeon got in here. The fuck? Honestly. And then I think, is it blasters from Star Wars? Set your blasters to fucking stun. What the fuck? So I'm in the car and I'm driving up here, right? And I'm like, Riz, I understand, right? You found the boo 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 button.
Yeah.
Fucking lay off the button.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's
everywhere.
Ghostbusters syndrome.
Yeah.
The main theme is in it a lot.
Yeah.
That's around everywhere. But that fucking boo boo boo. I was at one point it was going boo 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 boo. I was like, fucking shut. Yeah. So my tracks.
I remember sitting. There used to be a psychobilly band in Liverpool called Blue Demon.
I remember Blue Demon.
Yeah,
I'm sure I played with them.
You probably have. You
Probably
played
have,
everywhere.
yeah.
So I was sat with them having a brevy in the Swan in town, and they wanted to open to the Cannibal Holocaust soundtrack.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was me. There was Huffy and what's the singer's name? Stu. Doesn't matter. Anyway. And Adam, me tattooist.
Oh, yeah.
And they turned around to Adam and was like, you remember what the soundtrack to Cannibal Holocaust is?
Thinking it'd be dead, like, ooh.
Yeah. And Adam was like, I've no fucking clue, ask him.
That's game he knows.
He'll know.
It's his favourite film.
And I was just sitting there having a pint, and I was like, what do you want? Do you want the orchestral stuff or the bibbidi-boo, boo, bibbidi-boo, bibbidi-boo? And they were like, no, the bibbidi-boos. Well, we want the bibbidi-boo.
Bibbidi boos. Fucking hell. The bibbidi boos. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you know it's in there. Don't we all? Okay, so
It's iconic for this movie, though. You've never heard that in any other movie.
yeah.
And as soon as you hear bibbidi-boo, now you're just going to be fucking transported back to the jungle. Which is not a good thing for you.
Am I?
Am I?
Am I,
Liam? Am I really?
Am I really going to get transported back to the jungle? So, I've only got two. I've only got two. And it's Relaxing in the Savannah.
Ooh.
Do you know why?
Bit of disco. Because it hasn't got no fucking bibbidi boos in it.
No, do you know why? Because I thought I was listening to Toe Jam and Earl. I was just like, this is fucking Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah, man.
This is great. But apart from that, it's really good musicianship. And I was like, oh, drums are good. The bass is great. There's an amazing piano solo in it. Am I got the right track?
Yeah.
Relaxing in the Savannah.
Yeah,
It is that one, yeah. The piano solo is brilliant. I love anything to do with pianos and shit like that. So that really, really struck a chord with me because it didn't feel like the movie.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah. And then...
Do you know what scene it was?
No, I've got a fucking clue.
It was the scene...
It's going to be a horrendous one now, isn't it?
Right, you know the bit where they get the muskrat?
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! No!
You know the bit at the very beginning when Harold Monroe goes into... and he finds the army man at the beginning.
Yeah.
And he's like, this beer tastes like skunk's piss.
Yeah.
That's what's playing on the
Is that
radio.
what it is?
And
he goes, turn it down.
Yeah, turn the shit off.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
that's
That's okay then. Fucking hell, thank God for that. I thought it was probably an animal scene, which I would have fast forwarded, so I wouldn't have known. No. Fuck for that. Okay, and then the next one was...
Funnily enough, there's no score over any of the animal kills.
You don't need to, it's horrendously
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
noisy as it is, isn't it? To be fair.
Apart from the tail.
Is there music over that?
No, he's quiet.
Oh, fucking... No, I mean like...
He's dead.
Shit.
Yes, got a kill anymore.
Oh, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it now. And my next one was Drinking Cocoa. Because that one...
You just stayed away from everything.
Oh, yeah, totally. Absolutely. You know, we've got one called Massacre of the Troop. I ain't fucking talking about that one. Not a chance.
Oh, dude.
Drinking Cocoa was... Which one was that one now? Fuck, I can't remember now which one it was. Was that the funky bassline one?
So there's two. There's Drinking Cocoa. There is Love with Fun. But that's more of just like the score.
Yeah.
Drinking Cocoa and Relaxing in the Savannah.
Yeah, they're the two I like because it didn't feel like the movie.
Yeah.
That's it for me, mate. But the Ghostbuster Syndrome, too much. Okay. Good main theme, which we'll probably get into, but... Boo, 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 boo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go on and give me yours.
Adulterous Punishment. The most fucking melancholic.
Yes, I will give you that.
Fucking horrendous piece of orchestral music
Yeah.
I have ever heard in my fucking existence. And it fits the scene perfectly.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, it does.
Yeah, it
because,
could fit any horror movie, to be fair.
oh, I don't know, mate. You need something fucking pretty fucking nasty for that to fit onto it.
No, what I mean is like it's foreboding.
It's fucking more than foreboding, mate. I want to stick fucking pins in my ears. It's one of my funeral songs.
Fucking hell, mate.
Imagine getting fucking carried in.
And then getting eaten. Funeral. Oh, come on. All right, okay.
Fucking scene, and I know you don't want to talk about it.
No, it's fine.
But this scene is... It's the first time you see something really horrible happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So it sticks in your mind.
Fuck me, it comes out of the fucking gates, man. You know what I mean?
Just.
And the way that Shaco says it, do not fucking get involved.
Yeah.
This is their culture, this is their way of life.
Yeah.
And he pulls out the knife to
to
Monroe, because he's like, fuck this, I'm going to do something about
Well,
it.
you know, when the tribesman is like falling over, we need to help carry him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was going to go out and fucking kill the tribes guy for doing what he was doing to this girl. And that guy's like, knife to your throat, do not intervene, they will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And he looks dishevelled for what he's seeing, and fucking rightly so.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, too right.
This fucking monster is so seemingly the scene is this girl was meant to be committing adultery.
Yeah.
So
We didn't know that at the time.
No.
Not until you see that. It tells you there.
No, he says. He's like, this
right.
is she's being punished for adultery. This is one of the.
Oh, it mentions it,
so
right.
he knows all this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This guy's got this big fucking spike, and he's just fucking shagging her with it, and it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. And then once he's done, he just builds this ball of mud and puts fucking spikes in it, and you've got this horrific fucking theme going over, and it just rattles your soul as you're watching it.
And doesn't he kill her as well?
Yeah, he just fucking
stones her.
Well, no, it's the big spike that he's
is
just
it?
violated her with. Just starts beating her head in with it at the end.
Terrible.
Do you know what they were meant to be doing at the end of that scene?
What's that?
Throwing her back into the river so the alligators ate her.
Shit.
Do you know why they didn't do that?
Because there was alligators in the river.
No, because they couldn't get anyone to train the alligators. Seriously, he wanted to get people to fucking wrangle alligators. He thought he was like fucking Steve Irwin, fucking king of the fucking jungle. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Yeah, they wanted to stick her on a canoe, push her back out, and have alligators eat her.
Now, I thought that was Faye. My first watch.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said that. I've seen some people go, they thought that was her because they're missing. She's a girl.
Yeah.
She's covered in mud.
She's quite obviously a white girl.
Yeah. Because you could see it around her eyes.
Yeah.
So it was a bit like, oh, that must be her.
No.
But no. Yeah.
They just couldn't get any of the fucking native people to do it.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Yeah. Good first choice, dude.
Yeah, man.
Okay. What else you got?
Love with fun.
Which one's that one?
This is where Monroe's in the water getting his dick slapped.
Right, okay.
And it's essentially
Get his dick slapped.
all it is a gorgeous piece of acoustic guitar music.
Yeah.
That goes into the Cannibal Holocaust theme.
Again. Yeah.
Again. And guess what it ends up with?
Yeah.
Because it all starts off all fucking nicey, doesn't it?
But then doesn't it change? Yeah.
So he's in there and he's got all the girls around him. They're all prodding his little, well, it's not a little dick because he's a porn star. They're all playing with his little winky.
Yeah.
And he's like, in all fairness, he's not touching fucking any of them. He's not doing anything. He's just like, I'm a white man. Come and explore my body.
Pushing them over.
Yeah.
You push me, I'll push you. Yeah.
So he sorts himself out and fucking gets out the pond and then gets dressed and walks across the bank a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's when they discover the corpse.
Yes.
With all the film crew stuff in it.
The one on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all like,
yeah.
Because every time you see something gaudy in this movie, that's basically
it's
gore.
the pew pew, isn't it?
It's the your Star Wars theme comes in. You know what I mean?
So your blessings are stuck.
But that scene in the movie with this music going over it, I think it's fucking astounding, man. I think whatever you think about this movie, I think the score fits so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when they discover this corpse with all the camera equipment adorned ritualistically over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they'd already found one before. when they go to the camp and she's got a film canister
Yes.
taped into her, and he goes, pretend you haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the first time they discover, and that's how he gets the cans. But,
Right, right,
Man,
yeah.
love it, fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else you got?
The Crucified Woman. The Crucified Woman is essentially, it's just,
The pole.
it's the pole.
It's the pole.
Yeah. And it's just all orchestral again, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like Adulterous Punishment,
Yeah.
but not as melancholic.
Yeah, it's a little
Which-
bit more foreboding.
Yeah.
and, yeah. Bit
Which
deep.
telling you what that scene was before and how they set up to it, which is why it's more foreboding.
Yeah.
Rather than it's like, you fucking rats, you horrible, horrible bastards.
Yeah.
But the scene
Mm.
where you see that I don't even know what's a crucified woman, because she's not fucking crucified,
No,
she's
it's
impaled.
just impaled like a bloody.
But that scene, that image
Yeah.
of that woman impaled on a pole that you've seen on 6 billion t-shirts.
That's the only thing I knew about this movie was that image.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
on t-shirts.
There's your pop culture.
Haven't you got the posters?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
took little pictures of it. Watch this.
There you go.
So yeah, it's just sweeping melancholic strings, and this is why I love this soundtrack,
Yeah.
because it could just be normal Italian horror movie, fucking stabs
Sure.
and what have you, but Riz Ortolani is obviously a fucking genius.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about him, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, yeah.
But he's obviously a genius, and I stand by him. This is one of the finest scores
Mm.
that I own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This goes beyond the movie score for me. This is music to me.
Yeah.
I listen to this generally. You know
Right,
what I mean?
okay. You
Just
can separate it a little bit better than I can.
abso-fucking-lutely.
Because that's why I struggle a
Yeah.
little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So they're my three, mate. I think. Yeah. So Adulterous Punishments, Love with Fun, Crucified Woman.
So let's talk about the main theme, Cannibal Holocaust itself.
Perfect.
It starts out and you've got that shot of the Amazon and then just a font. You know, it could be Love Boat.
Yes.
It really could be Love Boat.
Yeah.
It felt like Rosemary's Baby, and I'm sure I said the same thing in
Yeah.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's this shot of the in Rosemary's Baby of all the buildings, isn't it? It's no different with
No.
the shot of the Amazon. It's
And
very similar.
It's a beautiful piece of music.
Mm.
It is absolutely gorgeous, mellow piece of music.
It's something my mum and dad would have listened to in the 70s.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it is.
Yeah.
It is completely.
Yeah.
However, it takes a little bit of a fucking turn when you know the movie that it's associated with.
Like me trying to I can't separate from it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So every time you hear that gorgeous piece of music now,
You know what it's from.
you know what it's from, and it's kind of like, oh, fuck. So it takes on a different,
A darker perspective.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is that opening scene going over the Amazon, and it's gorgeous, and everything's really verd and green and lush and what have you.
Cool.
You've got this glorious piece of music going over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's fucking coming.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
So, would you like to rate this movie, mate?
Yes. Who's going first?
You.
Okay. Movie. First time ever in SP history. It's a 0 for me.
You're giving it a 0.
Yeah.
Fucking man.
There's not anything.
Pains me.
Unfortunately for me, there's nothing in this movie that makes me want to see it again.
I'm not justifying it to you.
No. I just know. It's just not for me.
Okay.
That's all. And that's all I'll say about that. Score. I find it hard
I can't wait to see
because.
fucking Cannibal fucking fed up.
Oh God.
Okay, now.
I'm gonna wash my hair that night. So the score, I can't separate it from the movie. I try my best to, but I'm very much, like I said before, is when you put the score on, it takes me to the movie. So because of that, I only picked 2, and they were the non-scorey tracks. So I'm gonna give it a 5, simply because
Surprising.
I'm not gonna give any lower because it's beautiful music. although it doesn't fit with me and the film, set it aside.
Yeah.
It's beautiful music,
Yeah, yeah.
and it shouldn't be any lower for that reason. I think it's unfair to go any lower.
Yeah.
To be honest, because Riz has done some brilliant work in here.
Yeah, yeah.
All different styles. You've got the funk. You've got the bloody piano things. You've got the melancholic. You've got the horrendous bits. So it really is a nice mix. I only give it no higher than a 5. It's just I can't separate it. But that's for me. What about you for the movie? Fuck me, I can't wait for this.
Fucking 10, mate. I'm giving it a 10.
Oh my god, are you really?
Yeah. Dude, I own this on every fucking format that's available. It was the first movie that opened the door for me for extreme horror.
10?
A 10.
Okay, fine.
Okay, now I've got to put a caveat on there.
Okay.
When I watched this,
Yeah.
I watched the cut version of it.
Right, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've gone in too fucking deep, haven't I? Straight away.
Absolutely. You've skipped out smoking weed and gone straight to fucking crack cocaine, are you, mate? You know what I mean? You're fucking mainlining fucking heroin.
I'm having it on me toast.
You didn't fucking start off having a little.
Oh, fuck
You know what
me.
I mean? You've skipped out on the fucking Bud Light and gone straight to fucking absinthe. You told me you watched this on effedupmovies.com.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
first thing I said to you was, do not fucking play around in effedupmovies.com.
No, I would never be looking in there normally. Shit, no way. Hell no.
I watch movies.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really surprise me. Come on now. It doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, it opens up a new world to me.
Right, I get where you're coming from that.
And even though there's fucking horrible shit in this movie, apart from the animal clones, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Movies are meant to get a feeling out of you. This does this in fucking spades, mate. You know, if I have met anyone that's watched this and said, I had a fun time watching it.
Yeah, then you might have to question them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have watched Cannibal Holocaust when I've had a fucking bad day and I hate the fucking world.
Right.
And nothing's good, so fuck it. It's nihilism. It's fucking...
It works for you for that moment in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, when I was a kid, it opened up the door to a new...
When I was a kid.
Yeah. When I was a kid and I watched Cannibal Holocaust, it opens up a door to new vistas of horror for me.
Yeah.
It kind of made me realise that there's more to horror movies than fucking Michael Myers or fucking werewolves or zombies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it opens up the door for Italian horror.
Yeah, you went deep down that rabbit hole,
Absolutely.
didn't you? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the artistic vision of most Italian films is to be what it's meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Argento, I am making basically crime movies.
Yeah.
Ruggero Deodato, I am making movies that are going to fuck you up.
Not wrong there.
And he's done it.
Yeah.
So from an artistic point of view, from an integral artistic point of view, he's done exactly what he set out to do. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfectly broken, but it's perfect.
Okay. Yeah, no, I see your justification. I do see your justification on it. I do, because I know the stuff that you like is, we are horror dudes. You are here, and I'm here. As in, that's the mainstream. You are mainstream too, but you love stuff that it's proven to me how mainstream I am, and I'm quite happy. But yeah, it's fine. That's cool.
It's not, mate. Extreme horror's not for everybody.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we found that out.
You haven't got to...
The hard way.
Don't ever think you've got to fucking justify yourself.
No,
Because you don't. You like what you like.
I mean,
You know
I rang
There's
you...
extreme horror movies that I will never watch.
Yeah,
because I fucking know my limit.
Your level.
And there's shit out there that I'd be like, nah, you're alright, I don't really need to fucking see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is mine for me.
Yeah.
This is my level. Like I say, I rang you going, I don't want to be a poo-poo. I don't want to poo-poo this entire episode. I don't want to be a downer or something. But you were like, just be brutally honest. So I have been brutally honest. Absolutely. And it's just not for me.
No, you cannot. You can't blag.
No. Because
I'd fucking be looking at you, going,
No, you know what the stuff I like.
exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't lie that you like something for an hour on tape.
No.
You can't do it. It's fucking, and I wouldn't want you to. You know what I mean?
That
Because
wouldn't be what SP is.
exactly, the whole the integrity of this is we've got to be brutally honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And being brutally honest, this is one of my fucking favourite movies.
There you go. That's fine. That is cool.
Can't justify a lot of the stuff that's in
Oh,
there.
no.
But you know what? I'm sorry.
What do you rate the score then?
10.
A 10 as well.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. There's not a bad. And it's kind of like the score for me,
Yeah.
because it's fucking brutal. It's such a fucking downer record. Because everything is just more fucking melancholic, and you, like you said, I know every scene that this score is in, and just when you're hitting fucking rock bottom, you'll get fucking and it'll just pull you out. It just pulls you out, and it fucking drops
And
you
it
right
drops
back
you
in.
right back in, right in the centre
the
of
fuck
hell.
back in. You know
Right in
what I
the
mean?
centre of hell. Yeah.
It's perfect. I love it. I think Cannibal Holocaust main theme and Adulterous Punishment are two of the most fucking amazing pieces of music that I've ever heard.
Wow. There you go.
Big fat 10, mate.
There you
That's
go.
why I want that legacy edition.
Yeah, I can see
Because
why you want the extra bits.
I want to hear the rest
Longer
of it. You know what I mean?
versions, shorter versions,
Yeah.
whatever. Right? Yeah, makes sense.
So one thing that we haven't really touched on, and I know it's just a caveat at the end.
Right, okay.
Have you ever seen Eli Roth's Green Inferno?
I've seen clips of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you tried to remake it, basically.
Yeah.
Failed.
Oh, yeah?
Failed. Failed miserably. Loads of shit. Absolute
Ah,
bollocks.
right.
Eli Roth can go and suck a fucking nut and eat a muskrat.
At least he called it the Green Inferno, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, I never really knew much about it.
No shit.
Do you know what? I've never seen a cannibal movie till now. And not because I didn't like it, because of the stuff in this is horrendous. It's not something I'm looking for.
They're not all like this.
You mean the worse?
Cannibal Ferox is probably on par with it.
Now, when we get round to doing that, I know what I'm in for now.
Yeah.
So maybe. Oh, fucking hell. Can you prep us then?
Yeah. Of course.
All right. Okay. Yeah, but if I've got I'm not saying because you didn't prep me for this, because you didn't.
I've been prepping you for this for the last 7 years.
Because
Because since we started, I turned around to you and said, we are going to do Cannibal Holocaust one day, you know.
And I said, yeah, no problem, because we have to do everything we own. That's the rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the rule. So yeah, no, it's fine. It's all good. But yeah, cannibal movies for me, I don't see the what's the word? I mean, no one wants to be eaten alive, fucking hell. But you know what I mean? It's like,
Some people do.
yeah, well, they're weird.
That fella in Germany,
What about him?
that Anders, whatever his name was,
Oh shit, yeah.
where he ate somebody, and the other person wanted to be eaten. He had a cannibal fetish.
That's fucking
He
weird.
wanted to be eaten.
That's just nuts.
I was toying with sticking that into a little serial killer corner in here. But I thought it was fucking moody enough that you didn't need some fucking real life stuff in there
Oh,
too.
God,
I was
yeah.
going to talk about him. I was going to talk about Dahmer a little bit as well. But
Yeah, let's stick to the movies.
yeah.
So that is Cannibal Holocaust. Wow. Are you glad we've done it now, though?
Yes and no. Yeah and no, because it's made me want to try and justify a movie that I like, because morally you're not meant to like this.
You don't.
And it's put me in a really vulnerable, awkward position.
No, you don't have to justify it. You like what you like.
I know, but
You
it's
know what I
fucking,
mean?
you shouldn't like shit like this.
I mean, the animal stuff's real, so
Don't watch that.
you don't watch that.
That's been taken.
But
off.
like you said, the other stuff is, apart from the other footage that was real, but the other stuff is, it's filmed.
Yeah.
You can watch it. You don't have to like that, but you like the movie. You don't need, you don't have to justify it yourself. If that's fine. It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you can love it. It's totally fine. You know what I mean? If it was that awful, Death Watch wouldn't be releasing it.
And that's the
And
way.
no one will be releasing it on Blu-ray,
Exactly.
video, DVD, Laserdisc. Yeah.
That's what I've always said to Lisa, because Lisa has never watched it.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, good move. Yeah.
But that's the way I kind of said to Lisa. I was like, if this was that bad, and this was that real, and this is this, you
wouldn't
couldn't
be
walk
out.
into fucking HMV and buy it.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, there's, and it's of the, not say it's of the time, but it's so long ago now, and like you say, it's opened the doors to so much more that it's probably tame in some circles. Maybe.
The thing about it, though, it's not. It's apart from the animal stuff, you can't say it's all absolutely awful because everything in that film is in other films separately. It's just that he went for it and put it all together constantly.
Yeah, one big ball of fuck.
Yeah,
So,
that was it.
So you can't say, "Oh, I can't watch that. It's awful," because you've seen aspects of them things in something else once quickly.
Yeah. Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell, Seth and Miguel has never actually watched the film as well, but you're right.
It, but you can't, it's relevant for that reason. Like it or not, it's relevant. So.
Yeah.
I'll go along with that.
Yeah.
Wise words from the other side of the room.
There you go. So before we get out of here, do you have any shout outs, my friend?
No. This has not been a fun episode.
No, but I do have a couple of shout outs.
Go on.
Even though it's been rough, but I do have a few. I've already done it before on one of my episodes back home, but I'm going to do it again. Is to Jan, who I met at the Forever Horror.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, Liam couldn't make it. Damn it. He was so close to making it, but he couldn't make it that time. But Jan came to me. I was with Mia, my daughter. And he said, "Hey, dude, big fan of your show." I've already spoke about this, but I'm saying it again because it's great. Big fan of your show. You're the reason I collect vinyl records. There's literally, you couldn't think of anything better.
That's fucking brilliant.
I was on cloud nine after we
man.
met because it was like, wow, our little show that we do sitting in your dining room here has made other people enjoy records like we do.
Yeah.
And that is the greatest thing because we only ever sat down here and did this because this is what we did when we met up each time. Isn't it really? So Jan was an absolute pleasure to meet. We had a picture together. You'll see it now. Yeah, it was great. It's just nice to know that people out there enjoy what we do. And thank you to every single person who still watches, comments,
Yeah, man.
shares, does all that. We love you. We do love you. So yeah.
Cheers, guys.
I got one more shout out, and girls as well. I got one more shout out to Steve, who I met at my niece's wedding party. So I'm getting ready to leave my niece's party, right? Niece is having a wedding. She got married on Halloween, the best time to get married.
Absolutely.
You might recognise that date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Your anniversary as well.
We got married on Halloween.
Yes, of course. So all the good people get married on Halloween. So my niece got married on Halloween, and they had a bit of a do gathering back at my mum and dad's, back home, and a friend of a friend or somebody's. Anyway, knock at the door. I answer it. I'm leaving. I'm literally got a bag on my shoulder. I'm leaving, and the guy is dressed in a the onesie skeleton outfit.
Boss.
Yeah, and he's wearing the jack-o'-lantern mask from Season of the Witch.
Amazing.
And I went, "Oh, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch," and then walked in my car, and then I came back to say bye to everyone, and he came in and he goes, "Hey, mate," and he knows the show. He was a fan of the show, which is amazing. So we chatted for another 45 minutes. And he's a fan of the show. He collects records as well. So it's a shout out to Steve as well, because I think that's brilliant. And it's nice to bump into people that actually recognise what we do. It's crazy, isn't it? It's amazing. Last shout out, the kings, the queens of horror, Hell on Shirts. Thank you for this new merchandise, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
It's crazy.
They just did For Love of Horror, and they just did Liverpool Con. I couldn't make it the Liverpool Con. I was gutted. I was planning to as well. They did great. And, the best t-shirt company out there. Go check them out.
Yeah,
hellonshirts.com. The best. So there you go. Cannibal Holocaust. We've done it.
It was a ride.
It was a ride. It was a hell.
I think it was more of a ride for you.
It was, yeah, but that was on Tuesday. Yeah, I kind of like got a little bit more ready in time for this. Very good. So there you go, people. That's it. Anything else?
No, not at all.
That's it. All right then. So until next time, stay safe.
Stay tuned.
Stay sick.
And who are the real cannibals? SP out.